Hello, it's Angelica Sagath at the Osteopathy and Healing Center. I have here with me Amir, and we're just going to demonstrate to you what's called Seated Facet Positional Release. However, it's been modified, it's evolved as I've done it. And also a very simple technique called muscle energy. I like to use that beforehand just to loosen up the muscles before we adjust the vertebrae. So if you just look at Amir's back, you may be able to see the rotation to the left, okay? And the tissue, so what I'm feeling, what I'm palpating for, is which side of the spine is more bulky or comes out. I'm looking for that rotational component, and it's rotating to the left, and there's two of them. And I'm gonna have Amir put his arms one on top of the other, depending on which way the rotation occurs is the arm that goes on top. So in his case, we have two of them that are going to the left. So I'm going to have Amir bring his left arm on top of his right arm, like that. I call this the genie position. Okay, so now what I did was I went underneath this arm and I hooked my arm on top of the other arm. I'm going to go to that segment of the spine. Now I'm going to assess, so I'm just going to see his side bending. Very nicely goes to the right. Not going nicely to the left. And I can even feel it blocking, not wanting to go further down. So what I'm going to have Amir do is I'm going to have him breathe out and side bend to the left. Okay, so go ahead, Amir. So as he does that, I'm resisting him with my shoulder, and then I bring him over to the right. And go again. Each time the patient does this, you're going to feel the muscles relaxing. And again, Amir. Good. And then that was muscle energy right there, activating the muscles on the left. He was side bending left. He relaxed. I brought him to the other side to open that facet joint. Okay, so now we're going to do rotation. He's rotating very nicely to the right, not to the left. So again, I'm going to have him breathe out. This time he's rotating left as I resist. As he breathes in, I take him to the right side. And two more. And one more. Good. Okay, and I bring him back. I retest to see if it's better. If not, I can keep going just with the muscle energy. So now I'm going to side bend him to the left, the side that there's a problem. Rotate him to the left, again the side that there's a problem. And I'm going to bring him into extension and flexion. He goes better into extension, so I keep that in mind because I'm going to have to do that in a moment. At first, I'm going to side bend and rotate him to the right, the way he likes to go. And I'm going to bring him in flexion because we know he doesn't, to the left, we go into extension. So I have him forward, opening the facet on the left. You'll find as you do this, the muscles relax more and more, so I'm able to bring him more side bend to the right, more side bend, rotated to the right. And I could bring him more into flexion. So again, you have to be very focused and aware what's happening underneath your hands. Eventually the patient's going to side bend to that level of that vertebrae that I am working on. He's going to rotate to that level of the vertebrae I'm working on and come forward. Okay, and then we bring him to the other side. Left side, and straighten your back for me, and bring your left ear to the left shoulder. Yeah. So the reason we have the patient bring the ear to the shoulder, it just helps with the side bending as well. A little bit more side bending you get this. Again, as I hold, I feel the tissues relax. So again, I'm rotating more, side bending more, having him an extension more to that left side. And then you'll feel it loosen up and let go. So now I have the patient keep the head forward as I go in the circle 3 times. So take a breath in, breathe out. And then sit up tall and breathe out again and center. And now I'm reassessing. And it's good. Feels a lot better. So you can bring your arms down to rest. We do have another one to do, but in between I like the patient to rest their arms. They keep their head forward because that gives you tension along the dura mater to the level where there's the restriction. And if this was happening on the right side, you just start with the right side as well. So it's like a little bit of muscle energy plus seated facet release technique that I've just modified over time. Okay, so thank you for watching. Bye-bye.